There's a lot to get into this episode. So far, we have today Evil Smiles. I nominate Philo for MVP. I nominate Nafumi Shield for co MVP. His shield might be stronger than Captain America's shield. I'm not lying to y'all. There's a confirmed darker, deeper criminal link. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. You know, guys, I would be making such a big mistake if I didn't reopen my petition to ban Raphtalia's Mana Sword or Mana Sword, however you say it, that magic sword she has, then she has stabbed Idol with point blank range. She already stabbed mine point blank range once before, and she never kills anybody with it. Like, yo, these are your real enemies. Like, you going for kill shots, but this sword is just going right through them. Like, what is it doing to him? Like, at this point, you might as well you be better off having a stick or something, like or a rock or some nunchucks or something. But that mana sword is not the answer. That's probably gotta be one of the worst weapons I've ever seen ever in an anime. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox and get into this review. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Blackout Jones here with a review of The Rising of the Shield Hero, episode 18. I don't know about you guys, but this is the first time for me. I've never seen a evil smile before. Like, I've heard of evil laughs, but I've never seen an evil smile before. I've never seen it done so well. Like the Pope has such a welcoming smile. It's like he's such a nice guy. He's the Pope, but like he's like evil. He's like, I don't know. He's pure evil, man. But we're gonna get into all that later. But watch out for evil smiles now. On second thought, there's some shaky priests out there, man, they be doing some wild things to people, but they say art imitates life. Yeah, art imitates life. So watch out for your preachers. Keep a close eye on them, because they could be evil in many ways. So this episode starts off from where we left off, just about. Victoria drops him off, says her goodbye, says take care of Philo, and our party is trying to get into a new country. Only thing is, there's a border wall right there. Now, Nafumi makes the executive decision, go ahead and decide that they're going to go head on, take on the guards or what have you, and they're going to live with the results after that. It's funny because just that quick, I had sort of forgot that the heroes from last episode got blasted. And when she said she smelt the heroes nearby, because, we didn't know if they were confirmed dead or not, because a lot of things happen in the show. Sometimes they're not confirmed dead. But anyway, so, what's her name? Philo says she could smell a hero nearby. And so I'm like, oh, I'm sure it's not a hero, like, at the border, of course. Like, of course, they'd already be out there. Upon arriving to the gate, we see our second least favorite character. I'm sure, well, I don't know how y'all rank them, but it's definitely top 3 characters we don't like. We don't like the king. We don't like mine. We don't like the spirit hero. Top 3. I don't care how you arrange them. That's up there. And then the Pope was down there somewhere. He's floating around. He's definitely making a jump in this week's hate rankings. That's one thing for sure. We see a spirit hero. Of course, he has nothing but animosity for Nafumi and his gang. He still believes in this lie that he can brainwash people. That was a good lie by mine, man. Like, that's like something you can't like really deny. Like, he's being brainwashed. I mean, that's a good lie, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. She real smart for that one, especially when uh, 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 uh when the spirit hero is not gonna challenge it, not gonna ask for proof, not going. He's just gonna take it at face value and just be like, oh, that's a brainwasher shield. Of course it is. You wouldn't lie to me, would you? But anyway, the individuals who make the show, they have good timing. They never bring a character in too early or too late, it seems. The characters never seem forced on to me. Excuse me. They never seem forced on. They always come in when it's their time to come in, and we see mine. She always rears her ugly head as soon as something positive is about to finish through. Like, when people are finally talking sensible, mine is just going to pop up and be like, but one more thing, or hold on now, and things like that. Like, she always just comes up and just kills everything. All the efforts Nafumi is trying to do, she just goes ahead and destroys that. Now, one thing we see, the shield is still strong. Obviously, the Spirit Hero got a lot stronger. That was problematic. He received the whole class. Like he had some hellacious moves he was pulling out. But that shield is tough, man. I'm like, yo, is he gonna break the shield? I mean, that shield passed Captain America's shield at this point. Like, yo, that shield is OD. Let's go ahead and touch on the fighting scene for a little bit. The fighting scene was good. They for a non-fighting battle anime, they do a good job with fighting scenes, I think. Um I like how they naturally learn their moves. Like they don't have to go through like a training session to learn their moves. They don't have to go through a whole arc on discovering themselves. This show does a good job of learning on the fly. They don't have to do anything. They just be like, oh, I got that skill now, and I can just use the skill. Like I don't have to practice that skill. Like like when they did the combos, they didn't have to learn that they could do. They saw somebody do a combo. They say, oh, you see that right here on your screen? We can do that too. You two link up. Nafumi and Raphtalia had a combo. Melty and Philo had a combo. I'm sorry. It was good though. I was pretty decent. We don't gotta waste time because like obviously this series has a lot of plot to it. So let's not waste an episode or episodes on learning about things that aren't relevant to our to your style of anime. Like why if you're not a battle shonen anime, don't focus on battle aspects for multiple episodes. Worry about your plot. Good job on them. Philo, man, Philo. I might have to start doing MVPs. I might have to hand out an MVP award for every episode, man. Cause Philo stepped up big time, man. Like she getting stronger and stronger, like every episode. So we see like she smelled a hero nearby. Second, she smelled the beam of light. How the hell did she smell energy, magic energy? She said, yo, you need a roof right now. You need defenders from the top. She said, no, we need more than this. More. Now, before we put 2 shields up there, 3 shields. And I don't know how she smelt it, man, but she's obviously the MVP of this episode. MVP of the week. She gets the crown. I need a logo for that or something, man. If you watch Fruit Baskets, Gramps was the MVP that episode when he smacked that person. But check that out when you get a chance if you watch it. So this beam, man, was huge. Come to find out, the beam was made by about a whole troop, a whole 500 magicians. Say they're not magicians. About 500 people from the church. I don't know what you call them. That's like some black magic to me. But they dropped a whole spirit bomb. Tried to kill everybody. Yo, he tried to kill Nafumi, Melty, Mine, and Spirit Hero all in one shot. Luckily, Nafumi put his 2 shields up. I didn't know he could do that. Like I said, learning on the fly. 2 shields up, shield prison, everybody in the shield prison. And they still barely survived. He still had to use his own Captain America shield, man. That shield, Captain America need that shield, man. Have y'all seen Endgame yet? It's a good movie. Check it out, man. But so the shield is super strong, even though he hasn't received the class up yet. I can only imagine how much stronger the shield can get, man. This was a really good episode. I'm not gonna lie to you. We still have a lot more to get to. I'll try and tighten it up some though. The Pope, man. Evil smile. It's a darker, deeper criminal link. It's bigger than Nino Brown if you've seen New Jack City before. It's bigger than me. But listen, the church had, first of all, it's a scheme within a scheme. It's funny because I thought that Mine was conspiring with the church. But it turns out Mine had her own agenda. And the church has their own agenda. And it doesn't include the royalty at all. Which is some foul stuff, man. I thought they were working hand in hand. So basically, I see now how now I see why they didn't give so much, energy towards the spirit, the sword hero, and the bow hero. I'm like, yo, they were basically background characters. They didn't have anything. They were just the sensible characters. They didn't have any personality really. Like, I guess because they knew they were getting written out anyways. Just go ahead and kill them off, and we got the spear hero, which makes it's gonna make for a good. He has a lot of personality. Of course, they're rivals, enemies, basically. Suspi got to hang out with mine though. I'm not fucking with her, but I guess she's along for the ride at this point. Um, but yeah, that's why they killed them off, and now it's reduced to two people. But two people is not enough to fight the waves at all, apparently. So it's looking like a GG for them. I think all mankind is doomed. Cause, well, shit, if the church can put one of them beams out, shit, they might not need heroes after all. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a fact. But it's a scheme within a scheme, and I'm not gonna lie, the Pope had some valid points. But like he said, the heroes cause destruction. They're not really heroes. They unleash curses. They bring famine and things like that. Basically, heroes didn't do what they were supposed to do. They said royalty. The royalty done. You're undeserving. You're just a blight on us. You don't show the church any respect. This, that, and the third. You're corrupt. I'm like, okay, all valid points. So I might be rolling with the church low key. But the way they're going about doing it is just a little bit off to me. Like, it's just not sitting right. It just seems a little too sinister. They killing off everybody. That's cool. I don't know, because those. But no, here's my problem with it. Here's my problem. So, you the church, right? You're not giving out any advice. You just going along with they didn't have any input. It seems they didn't have any input on how to heal. They weren't giving out any advice. They was just giving out money, giving out level ups, and telling when the waves are gonna come. They didn't have no impact, man. I know the royalty is leading, but you're not if you're not gonna benefit, if you're not gonna give your help to anybody, why should you get mad when what you want's not getting done? If you're not giving any input, all you had to do was be supportive. You don't even want to be supportive. But the church has some valid points. They're going about it the wrong way. The Pope is evil smile. Never seen it. But predictions for next episode. They gotta get the fuck out of there before that damn beam come back for them. Before they charge that shit up again, because that's gonna be a GG. He can't defeat. He can't. No, not two in a row. How they gonna get out of the situation? I'm thinking Philozilla will come back. When I say Philozilla, I mean Victoria will spin the bin with her gang of Philolials and save the day. That's about the only people who can save the day at this point, because they're in a lose situation right there. What? Yeah. Well, win-lose situation. The church will win. Nafumi will lose. But yeah, expect Victoria to come back around. They don't have anywhere to go unless the king shows up somehow. I don't know. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down in the comments below. And this is Blackout Jones signing off.